Absolutely positive. Well, got to meet him right when he came off the plane. Of course, we went on over and saw him give his speech to the troops. That was really good motivation and saying what President Trump has in mind for the defense of the nation and for protection of the people of Guam. We just had a great opportunity with Governor Leon Guerrero and Governor Forsythe and myself. So we pitched our own lines. Of course, we're looking at for ourselves several things: defense access roads, upgrading to a trauma center for Naval Hospital, and the dry dock situation that is important for the defense of the nation and Guam. But also, most importantly, we're looking at making sure we're getting recognition for Medal of Honor winners that well deserve that. So I think we're on a good line for that. So I'm happy he's here. We're looking forward to seeing him in Iwo Jima. I'll be there with him and speaking some more about Guam.
How convinced are you that he's going to be able to deliver all the things that you're asking for?
I'm solid with that. He has a personal heart, being with his grandfather that was here shortly after the war and working hard. He made us an important stop in his career as Secretary of Defense. This is important. They know what the Indo-PACOM situation is. They want to protect the people of Guam. And he started off his mention, any attack on Guam in the Mariana Islands is an attack against the United States of America, and they will meet with aggression. Thank you very much.
Okay. Did you address any concerns about the federal budget system happening, the federal employees, and how that will affect staffing and capacity in Guam, especially with Guam being the
That's very good. But the Secretary of Defense, there's no cuts in defense for the protection of the nation. In fact, that's the biggest part of the budget on discretionary spending. So we're looking at that. My office is looking at that to especially take care of scholarships, to take care of funding for any other cuts in social services that we're concerned with. So we're working directly with the agencies in charge of that. Defense Secretary, of course, would like to see things necessary to happen to maintain. We are way out here. So the voice of the people of Guam is being heard back in D.C., but we'll have continuous meetings with him as well. I'm just really happy that he's here, and every place else he can go in the world, he came to Guam, so that's a good thing. Thank you very much.
Congressman, is there anything you can say about the $30 million upfront payment that U.S. Guam DOE is worried about as far as the ARP?
We've already been working on that with the U.S. Department of Education too. That can happen, right? So we're asking for the exception to happen. It's going to take some time, but we're following up to make sure. Yeah, asking Guam to put up an upfront of all that kind of money, it doesn't work. We don't have the economy to do that. So this is important for the education of the children. We're taking care of Simon Sanchez to be built in time for this next school session to start up. So we're on top of that. We're pushing forward on that, and I think we can get some good help.
Do you have any timeline on when we might be able to get an answer? The time, I know the money is the time is ticking on that.
Yeah. Well, it's coming closer, yes, but we still have some slight breathing room. But we're going to make sure that it does happen on time. And of course, we know how long things take to come to Guam. But we do have the funding here. Leave it alone. We know what we can do with that, and that's to prepare our schools and for our future students of Guam to be part of our working force.
What do you say to parents and students worried about U.S. aid being abolished?
Well, U.S. aid, right? U.S. aid.
Department of Education. Sorry.
Oh, well, the money is still forthcoming. What President Trump is doing is handing it down to states and territories have the objective of what we want to do. And of course, we have our governor, we have our legislature, but the money still comes. We can spend it in the correct way. It's going to happen, whatever the president decides. I say we got to be prepared to do it. We're given the power to do it. What better way? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.